record. Okay, all right. Hello, everyone. My name is Kim. Today, I'm gonna talk about how to apply for the graduate school private. I think some of you guys are considering about applying for the graduate school, but perhaps few of you guys thinking about how to apply for the private school. So today I'm gonna give you some general information about how to apply for the graduate school. So I break up my topic to 3 points. And then first point is why we apply for the private school. Second point is how to apply for the private school. And third one is financial aid and requirements for graduation. Okay, first, why we apply for the private school. So there are several advantages for us to consider about apply for the private school. So first, their class is more discussion based. So students can talk about their questions and ideas with their classmates during the class time. And second one is, according to the report, and students from a graduate school get higher salary than student graduates from public school. Third one, since the school is private school is not that much students, so we can build a closer relationship with professors and advisors, and can get help from them directly and talk to them directly. Four, the smaller class sets and more graphically diverse. So the public school, we get students like from this region. Like for our school, Cal Poly Pomona, we mostly get students from LA area. But for the private school, there are people from all over the world. So we get a chance to meet more different culture, different background students from other countries. And next one, so here I list several area of research, but not all. So before we apply for the graduate school, we need to decide which area we want to go so that it can help us to choose school and professor. And here I list 6 private schools, but not all of them. So there are MIT, Stanford, Columbia, and Caltech, USC. So today I'm mainly gonna focus on USC. Second part, how to apply for private school. As I just mentioned, today I'm gonna focus on USC and how to apply it. So for USC, they offer 12 different master's degree program, and 7 of them they have online class, and rest of them they only have on-campus class available. So there are 12 different areas. So before we apply for the master program, we need to choose 1 or 2 areas from them. So that's why we need to think about the programs, which programs we need to get into. And they offer like computer architecture, electric power, and so on. Let's move to next slide. So how to apply for USC? There are 3 steps. Before we apply, we need to prepare some material and do some research. And then after we get ready, we can apply it. We need to complete and submit our application on USC website. The third one, after we apply, we may need to submit other supplemental document. So we need to check their website and check the online check the application status to see which document or which information we need to submit. So before we start to apply, we need to prepare it. So step one, review the program and application requirements. So we need to check their website and check their application instructions, because USC have the application instruction can help us to apply for their graduate school. And they list a checking list, we need to prepare. So next one is the application deadlines. So for USC, we need to aware of, because for spring 2021, the deadline is September 15, 2020. I mean, it's already passed. So the earliest application we can submit is for the fall 2021. And the deadline is January 15, 2021. And another thing we need to aware of is the scholarship deadline application is December 15, 2020. So we need to know these two deadline, which is application deadline is January 15 and scholarship deadline is December 15, 2020. Let's move to another slide. So application requirements. There are 5 requirements for USC. And first one is transcript. We need to upload the e-transcript from, transfer the e-transcript from our school to USC. We need to upload it, our transcript, on their website. Second one is GRE test score. So we need to get official test score from GRE and upload it on USC website. Third one is resume. So we need to upload resume also. So for the resume, we can put the skills and achievement in the resume, and also the highlight for our graduate program and structures. For the personal statement, and there are 3 points we need to put in for our personal statement. First one is reasons for applying for the electrical engineering program. Second one is preparation for the fields of studies, study interest, and the future career plan. Third one is our background and the personal interest. Another requirement we need to prepare is letters of recommendation. So we can talk to professors from our department and let them to help us to prepare this letter of recommendation. And yeah, we move to another slide. So we already prepared all those material and information. So right now we are ready to apply. Step 2 is complete online application. So USC right now, they only accept online application, and they are not accept paper-based application. So we must send our application online. And step 3, pay our application fee, and there's the application fee is $90 for all graduate program. So, and next step is provide program materials. So for different program, they may need different materials. So we need to submit supplemental materials for specific program. And after we applied and send the application, we need to submit our additional document, like a transcript, GRE test, and after that we can track our application status. It takes 15 days for USC staff and faculties to processing our application, and after that we can check our status online. And last one is once we get accepted by USC, we need to make decision whether we need to go to, whether we want or we plan to go to USC or other private school. So last step is make our decision. And third part, I'm gonna talk about the financial aid and requirements for graduation. So as we all know, the private school situation is very expensive. So for USC, every semester it costs $66,000 for the tuition. I know it's very expensive. So I do some research, and there are a few ways for us to reduce our financial burden. So right here is financial aid information. So there are 3 types of financial aid. First one is scholarship, fellowships, and assessmentships. Second one is federal work study and other employment. Third one is federal loan. So I know most of you guys know the second type and third type of the financial aid. So today I'm gonna mainly talk about the first one, scholarships, fellowships, and assistantships. So for this type of scholarships, we can break up as the 3 points. Scholarships. So there are 4 ways we can get scholarships. First one is from our from electrical engineering department, and we can ask their advisor for more information. Second one, we can get information on USC Financial Aid Office. Third one is federal agency and private foundation. Fourth one is corporation. So those 4 ways we can get scholarship from, and it can help us to reduce our financial burden. Another thing is graduate assistantship. So when we be a teaching assistant or laboratory assistants or teaching undergraduate school, it can help us to make few money and help us to reduce our financial burden. So another thing is fellowships. So there are 2 fellowships. One is USC fellowships, another is external fellowships. So they may offer some scholarships to the student, to graduate student. So I put the 2 websites on my PPT, so PowerPoint. So if you guys interested in, you can check those 2 websites for more information. So last thing I want to talk about is requirements for graduation. So there are 4 requirements for student graduate from USC Electrical Engineering Master Program. First one is minimum 28 unit is we need to take minimum 28 units in electronic engineer degree. Second one is we need to take at least 20 units in electronic engineering course. Third one is no more than 3 courses at 400 level, and the minimum 19 units must be taken at 500 or 600 level. Last one is minimum GPA is 3.0 is required for graduation. So this is some general ideas for you guys to consider about, and how to apply for the USC graduate program in our major. And yeah, I will conclude my today's presentation. I talk about the USC, why we choose private school, and how to apply for for the private school. Third one is financial aid and the requirement for graduation. So there are different private schools, so you may need to check there's a school website for more information. So today I only talk about the USC, but if you considering about other schools, you may need to check other schools' website. And yeah, thank you very much. This is my presentation today. And if you guys have any questions, you can ask now. Thank you, guys.